Andreessen Horowitz brings in a lot of attention onto itself for all the reasons that you mentioned.
Sure.
Very good reasons.
50 tweets a day from Mark Andreessen.
Yeah.
He literally tweets 50 times a day on average.
As I've always thought about, and I think actually Fred Wilson maybe had a post on this recently. It's like venture capitalists are the preeminent content marketers of our time in that, yes, that they put out all this stuff that is both useful as well as advertising for their firm.
Right.
They're
biased.
masterful at this. And I love to read it because honestly...
Andreessen in particular, right?
Yeah.
Andreessen in particular, but I always like to say Paul Graham was kind of the first one. Like I know people who before YC was a thing, they were like, well, I didn't really know. I wanted to come out and start a startup. And I had read this guy's essays and I thought, I'll apply to his accelerator. Sure, this was before it even had a great reputation. So it's fun to see that. And so, I think, who knows where the idea for the story came from. I think every reporter who covers venture thinks about, is there something behind the, I don't know how many people they have at the firm, but like 100 people who work at Andreessen.
That was a big,
marketing
unique thing they did. Instead of taking their massive fees and spreading them amongst the partners, somebody who was being recruited as a partner told me they only recruit partners who are already millionaires or have tens of millions of dollars. This isn't public knowledge, but the reason they do that is they don't want people who need $500,000, $1 million a year to live in Atherton or Palo Alto or Los Altos and pay for private school and the expensive cost of living here. They want people who don't need that money so they can put it towards marketing, PR, human resources, people. And
they have amazing people in operations and PR. I mean, Margaret is very, very good at, and they're all very good at their jobs. And so they run, I think, my point is, I think they bring a lot of attention on themselves, so anyone is right to ask these questions. And Rolf had an amazing get, which is numbers on
somebody gave him the actual returns.
It's an incredible,
who leaked those returns?
Great numbers. I don't know. I have no idea. If I knew, I would be asking them why they didn't give them to me. So,
here's a little inside piece of information. I'm an LP in a number of funds. Got a note from one of the funds. We'd like to talk about confidentiality in light of some recent stories that are out there. All of our funds are confidential. We need and in order to be invited back to funds, like basically the message was pretty clear. Like if we find out you leaked, you're not going to be in the next fund.
Was that before or after Rolf?
After the story came out.
Sure, not surprising.
Yeah, well, maybe we can talk after the show.
Yeah.
But
you think I'm going to get myself bounced from these funds?
Won't know it's
not happening.
But I mean, so I think he got really good numbers. I think where the Journal may have some regrets is really that they used the word returns in the headline, and I don't know what the print version was. But
why?
By the way, this all happened when I was like completely off the grid and
in Burning Man.
I was at Burning Man.
Hey, let me tell you about a flawless product that I use every day. It's called Squarespace, and we build all our websites on it because it simply works, and I don't need to hire tons of developers or designers to have a great looking website up and running in minutes. And if you go to launchscale.net or you go to launch.co or you go to any of our websites, Launch Festival, we always use Squarespace because it's intuitive and easy to use, and all of the people on my team can log in just like they're using Google Docs or Microsoft Word or just a calendar app. And they can just edit the website. It makes things so easy to use. And you get a free domain if you sign up for a year. It's trusted by millions and some of the most respected brands in the world. So get started free trial today at squarespace.com. And when you decide to sign up for Squarespace, make sure you use the offer code TWIST and get 10% off your first purchase. Yes, go to squarespace.com, sign up for free. Hey, you get a free domain name if you do it for a year. And when you decide to sign up, because at least sign up for free for a trial because they're so confident, you can use the promo code TWIST. Thank you to Squarespace. I mean, they've been a supporter of this program in independent media like this program for years. Really great company. And if you're a developer or a designer or a business development person or a business person, let me tell you, that's probably the best company you could work for in New York. Anthony over there does a great job, and it's a great team. Everybody go ahead and thank at Squarespace on their Twitter and Facebook handles, and go ahead and give it a shot. If you've got a small business, or your mom or your uncle or your cousin needs to get a website up and running, or you have a special project or a portfolio, or you want to do commerce or calendars, all that stuff is in there, and it looks like $1 million, and you only pay tens of dollars. Okay, thanks again to Squarespace.